Alright, so I figured I'd do something I haven't done in a long, long time. I'm going to do something of general vlog, commingle with something I haven't done in I think a year or two, which is my Achan Explain series. So, um, recently, if you don't know, I actually, believe it or not, sing opera. I've been trained to sing opera since I was like a teenager. I think I started taking voice singing lessons a long time ago. So I think I was like 13 or 14 when I started taking singing lessons with my teacher in Philadelphia, and then I stopped singing for a number of years, and then last year I took it up again. So I'm kind of classically trained. I and well, let's just say I'm a soprano. I'm the highest of all sopranos. I am, believe it or not, a coloratura. So I can hit dog notes, and I've sung like, grab my music book. Oops, of course stuff gotta go flying. And let's go through my mini repertoire of stuff that I sang. Um, The Voices of Spring, I sang like 100 million years ago. Um, Whatever this shepherd's eye to meet or very nonsense is. Hang on a second. What else we got in here? Ooh, the Bell aria from Loch May, which is one of my favorite things to sing because it goes really, really high. It starts high too. Um, like it goes super high. Sorry about all the stains and stuff on there, but you see that note right there? Yeah, I could hit that bad boy on a good day. So, but my thing is, I don't understand like why opera people are. I never knew opera people were so uppity because the opera company I grew up singing with, they were so relaxed and chill, and like they weren't uppity, and it just kind of blew my mind that opera singers actually are like they give the perception to. Not all. I'm not gonna say all of them are, but a lot of them are. And I was just kind of surprised that like. I hate to be like this, but you know, your art form is not exactly popping at this time. But that is my argument. Why isn't opera popping? Like, I was talking to a group of my frilly friends and telling them that I like opera and I sing opera, but at the same token, where I listen to Mozart, when I listen to music on my phone and like whatever, I'll listen to Mozart, it'll come on, and then Rammstein will come on, or I'll be listening to um Claire de Lune or whatever, and Stone Sour will come on. So I listen to a myriad of different kinds of music. So, but they were saying that they were like, well, oh, like opera's not really all that fun, and I can't understand it. And I was like, they have subtitles. When you go to see an actual opera, they have subtitles. So, and they were like, they do, and I was like, yeah, they do. It's actually pretty amazing. So don't let the language barrier stop you. But another thing that I've heard is it's not, the stories aren't really relevant. Oh, really? Not relevant. And I think this is where opera people are missing a huge opportunity to reach out to people, because the shit is still relevant. And if you don't ever see, if you've never seen any of my stuff, I do curse a lot. So I'm not like this demure, like sweet, oh, we're going to talk about opera. Yeah, we're going to keep shit, as they say, 100. So, not relevant. Okay, so off the top of my head, first opera, I'm not going to explain this opera. I'm actually going to explain Don Giovanni, but I'll do like a basic, how do you think this is not relevant? Madame Butterfly. Basically, the point of that opera is, I'll boil it down to a talking point of baby daddies suck. Which is more or less the moral of the story for Madame Butterfly. That baby daddies suck and they can fuck off. So there's that. Tosca, actress has zero chill. And that was pretty much the problem with Tosca. She had zero chill in her life. If she could get her shit together, her life would have maybe ended up the way it did. But actress has zero chill. So, and the one I'm going to to break down today, which is Mozart's Don Giovanni. If okay, let's just say Don Giovanni is tailor made for bro culture. If bros, so-called bros in bro culture, were cultured enough to go to the opera, Don Giovanni would be the perfect one for them because it is the tale of the ultimate bro. Now, granted, not everybody in bro culture is. I would like to think not everybody in bro culture is an ass, but Don Giovanni's kind of an asshole. But it's kind of fun too, and it's kind of hard to look at Don Giovanni from the eyes of somebody from Mozart's eyes, who, when that was written and performed back in 1787, I do believe, Don Giovanni was considered like a libertine. He trampled on people. He murdered people. He raped people. He caused all kinds of calamity and mayhem, and it wasn't funny, but and it's not funny, but in a way, the way he goes about doing some of the stuff that he does is kind of, it's not a comedy. I don't know what you put Don Giovanni category Don Giovanni is in, but it's kind of like, well, damn. So let's start. Don Giovanni is the tale of Don. Is the tale of Don Juan, basically the guy who goes around sleeping with all manner of women. So the opera starts with his servant Leporello whining and complaining, why is my life like this? I don't understand why he's like such a dog, and I can't take this no more, and this is driving me crazy, and why is my life like this? So as he's whining and complaining, Don Giovanni comes bolting past him, because I'm not going to say he raped Donna Anna, because there's an aria later on in the first act where she's explaining what happened, and basically I think he just really badly felt her up, but he's running out because he couldn't sleep with her. Donna Anna, is chasing after him, and he narrowly escapes her, and then her father comes up like, yo, you tried to attack my daughter, we coming to blows, yo. So Don Giovanni first is like, I'm not gonna fight you, old man, you too old, you too fucked up, I'm not gonna fight you, I'm leaving, bye. The old man keeps after him because he's trying to defend his daughter, rightly so, and Don Giovanni is frustrated emotionally, probably sexually, so they get into their sword fight, and Don Giovanni straight kills him. And basically, the father dies, and Don Giovanni and Leporello run off like we gotta get the fuck out of here because I just murdered somebody, so I gotta get the fuck out of here. And Donna Anna and her boyfriend, who I swear to God is the real villain of this story, Donatavio, finds Donna Anna's father, and Donna Anna, of course, is grief-stricken over the death of her father, because her father just got murdered by a guy who just tried to sexually assault her, and it's just like, what the hell is going on in the world? Donatavio, I'll get into Donatavio's character. I'll get into it right now. I don't like Donatavio's character. For me, he is the true villain of Don Giovanni, because basically her father isn't even cold yet. He's still bleeding out, more or less, and he's like, well, I can take care of you, I'll be your father. And I find it pretty fucking weird that the man's not even completely dead yet. He still has like a minimal pulse, and the first words out of your mouth is, oh, I love you, we need to get married. I think that's a little on the suspicious tip. So what the fuck is wrong with him? Personally, my thing is, I think the father had been trying to cock block him. Probably was telling Donna Anna, you don't need to be with him, you need to be with a better man, and I'm not going to allow you to marry him. The second his ass get killed, here comes Donatavio. I love you and we can be together now. Bitch, please. That's neither here nor there. That's just my little add-on, but I'm saying it's a little bit suspicious. So she's all grief-stricken, he's all like, I love you, and our love is gonna make everything better, and it's just like, shut the fuck up. So we come back to Don Giovanni and Leporello. They're walking around, and Don Giovanni is like, I smell some, I smell pussy. Let me go get some. And he goes running off, and then it's a woman complaining that this guy that she fell in love with is like left her in the lurch, and she gonna find him and beat the shit out of him. So he's like trying to seduce her, and like, oh my god, oh woman must. And when she turns around, he sees that it's Donna Elvira, a woman that he's previously slept with and he's now done with. So, like, she's like, dude, what the fuck? You said we were gonna get married and I slept with you, and what the shit? Don Julian's like, look, I had the GTFO, so I don't know what to tell you. And tells Leporello to tell her. And Leporello's like, tell her what? And he's like, tell her everything. Don Giovanni's like, tell her everything. And Leporello's like, tell her what everything? He's like, tell her everything. So there's this aria where Leporello goes off and tells her, like, yo, dude, Don Giovanni is a dog. He's been fucking women in Turkey. He fucked 91 women in Turkey. He fucked 240 something odd women in France. In Spain, forget about it. That was STI Central, because he done fucked 1,003 women here. So, and that Spain was Don Giovanni's hometown, or home country. So, he done STIing it up, because you know some STIs flying. And STIing it up in Spain hardcore. So and like he's just singing this aria, like he will bang fat chicks, skinny chicks, blonde hair, redheads, brunettes. Like he'll bang old women, young women are his favorite. Like he'll bang any and everybody. If you got some pussy, he gonna be banging it basically. So there was that, and she's just kind of sitting there like, well, damn, I'm gonna try to get him. There's actually a scene that's supposed to occur, which a lot of people don't do that scene. Some people do it, some people don't. Where basically, she's Donna Elvira at the end of this aria, the dog aria, is like, I'm gonna try to get him to change his life, because that's just fucked up. He living real foul, and I need to help him. So that's what she vows that she's gonna do. So we catch up with Don Giovanni and Leporello again, and there's this wedding going on. And Don Giovanni sees the bride, is like, I'm gonna bang that bride, it's gonna be amazing. And Leporello's just like, oh Jesus, okay, y'all. So Don Giovanni artfully manages to separate Zelina, the bride, from her husband, Mazzetto. And Mazzetto is pissed, and rightly so. Your wife on your wedding day just went and fucked off with another dude. So he's mad, and they drag him off, all steaming and brooding, and he's rightly so to be pissed. So Don Giovanni is trying to seduce Zelina, and she's like, well, I don't know, but she folds pretty quick, and like, it's like, well, damn, girlfriend, you could have put up a little bit more of a fight. And before they start banging, Donna Elvira comes in and is like, you don't need to be with him. I slept with him, and he is a dog and a half. Get your shit together and let's get out of here. So they leave, and Don Giovanni is brooding mad. So he walks off, and he ends up at the end of the funeral of Donna Anna and Donna Tavio. And he's like, oh shit, I just tried to sexually assault her last night, and I killed her dad. Let me try to not be around them. But then they're like, oh, she needs, Donna Tavio, of fucking course, is like, no, she needs your friendship at this time. Come hang out with us. And Donna Elvira comes in, is like telling everybody, like, yo, y'all don't need to be hanging around. Dude is an asshole. Y'all need to not. So after that scene's over, Don Giovanni's like, I'm sorry, she's a little squirrely. I'm gonna go make sure she don't do nothing crazy. And he's like, you have my condolences, Donna Anna. And that's when Donna Anna realizes, oh shit, that's the dude who sexually assaulted me and killed my father. Oh my god. What the fuck is the first thing out of Donna Tavio's mouth? Are you sure? If my husband said some shit like that to me, like, and I was sure, I would punch him and get the fuck out. So, oh my god. So she tells him the whole heroin ordeal, that he like felt her up, and She originally thought when he came in the room it was Don Ottavio, which it wasn't. She realized it was Don Giovanni, and she started trying to scream, but he held her down, and basically she fought him off, and that was why he ended up fucking off and running off. And she's like telling Don Ottavio, you need to get your shit together and go deal with this, because that's fucked up. So he's still kind of deliberating, Don Ottavio, like, oh no, because, like, I don't even know. The fuck you don't know about? She just told you all you needed to know. So he's like, well, I love her, and I guess I'll believe her. Pretty much is what that aria boils down to. And then it goes into the next scene with Don Giovanni and Leporello. Don Giovanni's like, I'm going to have a party, and I'm going to get ready for my party. And basically, Leporello is just sitting there like, okay, whatever, man. And basically, Don Giovanni's next aria is literally an aria, literally about, I'm going to have a party, I'm going to dance, and I'm going to bang a whole bunch of women. That is literally what that aria is about. There is no bullshit. I'm not being hyperbolic. That's literally, I'm going to have a party, we're going to dance, and I'm going to bang a bunch of women. Point blank. It's called, I don't know what the actual name of it, but it's affectionately known as the champagne aria. Because he's supposed to be drinking champagne during this part. So, cut to Mazzetto and Zelina. She's like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to run off on you, and I love you, baby, and you can slap me around if it makes you feel better. I don't know what the fuck that's all about, but she's like, you can slap me the fuck around if it makes you feel better. And he takes her bag. The dumb and dumber, right then and there. So, basically, Mazzetto has this grand master plan that he's gonna try to catch Don Giovanni in the egg, so everybody knows at his party, so everybody knows what a dog he is. So, cut through all the other stuff, because at the party, I'm gonna cut a lot of stuff. Basically, not Zelina. Don Ottavio, Donna Anna, and Donna Elvira all come in costume. Because they're like, we're going to catch Don Giovanni and we're going to take him to the cops for what he's done. So, basically, Don Giovanni has his party and the party goes to shit. Basically, Zelina gets taken away from Mazzetto and nearly sexually assaulted herself. I blame Mazzetto for this because he put her in this situation saying, you need to participate in catching him in the act of being a dog. And that's the reason she damn near got sexually assaulted all bad. Because of Mazzetto's dumb ass. So they rescue her. Everybody, Mazzetto, Donna, Anna, Donna Elvira, Don Ottavio, they all rescue Zelina in the middle of this party. And Don Giovanni, trying to deflect trouble from him, says, oh, it wasn't me that was trying to sexually assault her. It was Leporello that was trying to sexually assault her. And he draws his sword and is like, you need to die, Leporello, for what you've done. And Don Ottavio pulls a gun and is like, no, you don't. We know it was you. And basically that's how Act 1 ends. Like, everybody knows what a sleazeball he is now. So, cut to Act 2. Leporello is like, fuck this. I'm getting out. I'm sick of your shit. I'm leaving. And Don Giovanni and Leporello argue. They're arguing back and forth, and finally Don Giovanni does not apologize. He just gives him 4 gold coins and is like, shut the fuck up and deal with my shit. And Leporello accepts it. So, Don Giovanni then gives a justification, because he's like, after he gets him the money, Leporello is pretty much like, well, like, you need to give up women, because I can't be dealing with this trash no more. And Don Giovanni's like, I can't give up women. It's more important to me than the air that I breathe and the food that I eat. And he's like, well, if women are that important to you, why aren't you just faithful to one? And, oh my God, this line just blows my mind every time. Don Giovanni literally tells him that a man who is faithful to one woman is inherently cruel to all the other women in the world, and that's why he has to basically fuck everybody. So, and why he can't be faithful. So, Don Giovanni's also got this scheme that if he and Leporello switch clothes, they could go off and seduce Donna Elvira's maid. So that's what they run off and go do. They coax Donna Elvira out of her house. Leporello takes her and runs off so Don Giovanni can try to seduce her maid. He almost succeeds probably, I'm assuming, because that aria is kind of sexy. And then Mazzetto shows up with a gang of cronies talking about they gonna beat the shit out of Don Giovanni. And of course, Don Giovanni dresses Leporello, manages to separate Mazzetto from his group of idiot friends, and then proceeds to beat the shit out of Mazzetto with his own weaponry. And honestly, you had it coming because you were an idiot. So he goes crawling back to Zelina. They actually do it because, like, she's like, there's the aria between her telling, like, healing Mazzetto is like, oh, feel on me, and my love will make you better. So Leporello runs off with Donna Elvira, and they're still dealing with that. Donna Elvira, Donna Anna, Donna Tavio, Zelina, Mazzetto all meet up in this place and basically discover that who they thought was Don Giovanni was actually Leporello. And basically they get all angry, stuff ensues, Leporello weasels out of that situation, and Donna Tavio is like, oh, well, we need to help Donna Anna because she's all sad because her dad died, and la-di-da. And then he sings that Il Mio Terzo song, which is a nice song, but I just fucking hate Donna Tavio. So, and then Donna Elvira sings her major aria, which is basically like, he is a, talking about Don Giovanni, like, he's a dog, he seduced me, he took my virginity, and I should hate him, but I love him, and just thinking about him just turns me on, and damn. And that's her aria, and like, it's like I feel bad for her because everybody loves the bad boy, but I keep thinking to myself, was it really banging like that? Was the sex that good? Because you sleeping with 200 something women, it can't be that good. You weren't slagging it like that, but that's neither here nor there. So after her aria, we cut back to Don Giovanni, who's like crawling over a wall into this cemetery and trying to get away from some people because he just caused some calamity wherever he was. Leporello, who had weaseled away from the other people, meets up with him in the cemetery, and basically they come to the grave of the father that Don Giovanni killed back in Act 1. So Don Giovanni being an ass is like, basically, and tell the old man I expect him to dinner, being snarky. And Leporello's like, I really don't want to do this because dude look angry. This statue of this commander is not looking friendly. You need to stop fucking around because the dead have horrifying powers. And he just asked him to dinner. So he asked the commander to dinner, and for whatever reason Don Giovanni ends up chiming in and is like, look, if you too much of a pussy, I'm gonna ask him. So Don Giovanni asked the statue to dinner, and the statue, much to his chagrin, is like, okay, I'll be there with bells on, and they leave the cemetery. There's another aria with Donna Anna basically telling Donna Tavio, shit or get off the fucking pot because you're getting on my nerves. And because he's like, oh, you don't love me. I was like, bitch, I just lost my father to the man who tried to rape me. What the fuck is wrong with you? So she finally tells him in a nicer way, pretty much that. So then we cut to the dinner scene with Don Giovanni, and he's torturing Leporello. Leporello's starving, he's not eating, they still having to serve his dumb ass. And then Donna Elvira comes to him and makes one more plea, like, dude, you really need to change your life because you really living foul and you need to stop. And he's like, nope, I'm going to keep living foul because, yes, that's how I want to live. And she leaves, and as she leaves, she screams because she sees the ghost of the commander / Donna Anna's dad. Don Giovanni's like, what the hell is she screaming about? Leporello goes see what she's screaming about, and he sees the ghost too, and he's like, oh shit, it's about to go down. So Don Giovanni's like, no, it's not. Nothing's going down, and the door starts knocking, and the door opens, and there he is, the ghost of the man that he killed in Act 1 is standing there. And basically the ghost is like, I came here because you invited me, and I'm going to in turn invite you to my dinner. And Don Giovanni has to be a badass and be like, I'm going to go. I'm not scared of you. I'm going to go and lie. So the commander is like, take my hand as a pledge that you'll come to dinner with me. He's like, fine, bitch, I'll take your hand. And he takes his hand, and his hand is freezing cold. And the commander is like, you need to change your life and repent. And Don Giovanni's like, no. Mind you, he asks him between the commander who asks him 6 times and then Leporello chimes in at the very end 7. They asked that man 7 times to change his life. Within that last scene at the dinner, 8 if you include Donna Elvira coming in. No is he, and like the last no is an emphatic no. Like I'm like, I guess the pussy was really popping for him because he was, it was, or maybe he didn't realize he was going to die and stuff. But like, I guess it was, sex was that level of serious for him. So he ends up going, literally going to falling to hell because he refuses to change his life. Quick side note, I know back in the day the way that Don Giovanni was living was quite odious and trifling and stuff, but you kind of have to, modern day, you kind of have to admire a man who's willing to die for his conviction of, I'm going to live the way I want, and I don't care how it makes other people feel. Even if it's wrong, I'm going to do it because I want to be happy. You kind of got to admire that in some form or fashion, but that's just a modern take on it. I'm sure, like, maybe in another 100 years, people will feel more like how Mozart did, that he deserved to go to hell for being a trifling dog, and I don't even know, but it's just, it's hilarious. So there's there's the other ending. When I went to go see Don Giovanni, I think last year, it ended where Don Giovanni went to hell, and that was just it. But there is the ending that, and I think a lot of people, they say in modern time, they don't do the actual ending where everybody tells what's going to happen to them. Basically, Don Ottavio makes one last plea to Donna Anna, and she's like, look, dude, I'll marry you. Just give me a year to get my shit together, all right? And he's like, fine. She didn't need to marry him. He was an asshole. Donna Elvira ends up going into a convent because she feels guilty about sleeping with dude, and that's just kind of sad because I really liked her character. Dumb and Dumber, Zelina and Nezzejo, they're just like, oh, we just gonna go home and hang out. And Leporello is just like, I'm gonna go find somebody else nicer to work for that's not a sex crazed maniac. So, and that's pretty much where it ends. So, but it's tailor-made for bro culture. You have sex. Well, sort of. You have murder. You have people drinking and carrying on. Again, not relevant, you say? That's really relevant. So, like I said, tailor-made for bro culture. So, if anybody tells you that, oh, it's opera, it's not really modern, it's not what's popping, tell them this. It's really what's popping. It's relevant. It's always relevant. So, like I said, it's always relevant. So, that is all I have for this Achan Explains. I actually explained it properly, too. I'm so proud of myself. Usually, Achan Explains is a mess, and I don't explain stuff right. But I explained that perfectly. So, but that is all I have, and I'm serious when I say opera is, you just got to look beyond, like, what you the perception, the misperception that it is. And like I said, it does not help that opera people don't really try to reach out and explain, like, hey, yeah, this is still relevant. Like, because somebody really needs to do that. And I guess it's going to fall to my ass to do it. So, that's all I have, and I will see y'all another day.